Just a little intro for this video. So this just came through our personal brand at Rapid QS. So I started doing the plumbing and gas fitting daily uploads, and this guy had been following Rapid QS's journey for a little while. Roofer in Hawke's Bay. His business has been stuck sort of around that $400,000, $500,000 a year, looking to try to get to $1 million. So we've jumped on month by month basis. It's 2 45-minute calls with him a month. So we just break it down to a fortnight. This is a first intro call. We'll set him a whole lot of goals. He'll go away for 2 weeks, come back, and then we'll reset and we'll go again. So this is a 45-minute call. Take it or leave it. You might get something interesting out of it. Let us know if you learned anything. Brian, what time do you get on calls every day?
4:35.
Yeah, nice. And you're up like into it by 7?
Yeah, I'd say right now because of the weather, yeah, we're around 7:30.
Yeah, nice, bro. And you're just Bay-based, eh?
Yeah, Hawke's Bay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually I think I'm like a tennis nut, bro. So my summer season's just started.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll be, I think I've got Hawke's Bay soon, before the end of the year anyway. I'm doing like Wanganui, Palmy, Naki, and then I'll go down south for January. So it's all good. Bro, I know we had a bit of a chat last week, man. I'm just going to take some notes and shit here. Give us a bit of so what's your crew size at the moment?
So I've got 2 roofers, but then including myself, so I'd say 3.
Okay, cool. So 3 on the tools. Yeah.
And then I've got 1 admin person.
Okay,
kind of sort things out.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So the 2 roofing guys, are they just on wages for you?
Yeah, 2 wages, and I've just got them both on the apprenticeship.
Yeah. So how much are you paying them?
One's on 33. He's actually pretty good, and then the other one's on 25.
Yeah, and that's wages, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Any of them have a vehicle?
Yeah, I've supplied the good roofer with a van. Yep.
Yeah, mean. So 1 roofer's got a van. Yeah, that's nice. So that's obviously a cost to you, yeah? You sort of look at that.
Yeah, so I financed that vehicle. I could pay it off now if I wanted to, but I don't really want to spend the cash.
Bro, it's real touch and go, that kind of stuff, eh? Like, what does your accountant say? Because I'm all about using cash.
My accountant that I've got, I'm changing it because I've got a financial advisor who's going to give me their accountant, who's way more onto it. But the accountants I use in Hawke's Bay are shocking.
Yeah,
They're useless. They don't really give help like that.
Bro, dude, it took me 3 accountants before I found a good one, eh? Like, it was real shit. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know if it's you just have to adjust to one that suits you and you kind of get each other, or like.
Yeah, I'd answer questions to my accountant, and they'd sit there hum and ha, and they wouldn't even know the answers to it. And I'm like, you should be giving me this information anyway. Like, instead of me asking for it. But,
yeah, it's a shame, eh? Because if a client hires you to do roofing stuff, and then they ask you, "Oh, what colour's the tin?" and you're like, "Oh, I'm not really sure."
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd tell me, man.
Yeah.
Bro, so are you quite big on like, obviously, yeah, it's interesting. Like for me, this next journey, this plumbing thing, like the reason why I want to document that process is I just want to give people more sort of an idea on how easy I think the kind of business journey is from a certain point to a certain point. Like where we're at with Rapid QS is it's kind of getting out of my skill set now. So I've got like a real good partner involved who's going to like kind of help take it to where he thinks where he's more suited. Yeah. But I reckon I'm real good at that, like getting to million, north of $1 million, anything sort of under 5 guys, and you sort of buying back your time. That's kind of like my niche lane. Anything other than that is kind of where I'd start to see myself not falling into my niche. So like, what's kind of the, like how long have you been doing this? What's kind of your play? Like, do you have like a 12-month, 24-month plan? Like, where are you kind of at the moment?
Yeah, well, I got into roofing with kind of the game plan of going contracting straight away. So I had in my head, I was like, it's probably the easiest trade to learn, like quickest. Like the apprenticeship was the smallest. And then I could see there was contractors in Hawke's Bay that were making good money and they weren't the best people. And I was just like, how's this even happening? So at 18, I went out on my own, basically. Well, I was with Stratco.
Yeah.
And I was their apprentice. And then they gave me a chance to go contracting. So I went contracting quite early on. So I was a sole trader in 2020. And then I realised I'm making more money, so I need to be GST registered. So I formed the business. And then I hired a mate. And then it's just been slowly going from there. But now it's to the point where I can't grow anymore because I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
Like I've reached my limit. Like there's no way I can do more than 50K labor in a month with a crew. Like there's just, you know.
And so how? Well, carry on.
I just don't want to be stuck in this position. Like I can do it while I'm young, but I need to make a business. Like not just a business that relies on me for everything.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's it. That's literally it. And the thing is, man, like, oh fuck. Well, I think all the trade businesses are hard, but I think the building business is the hardest one because unfortunately, because you've got your own fucking employees, and then you've got to manage all the fucking contractors. Yeah. And if you go in and fuck up a roof, guess who's getting the call first? Not you.
I know. I feel bad for some of the chippies, like people who sort everything out. I'm like, fuck, you guys have it way harder than a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a kind of a thing. So, I mean, I reckon the beauty is with like stuff like your gig, plumbing, kitchen, like you are literally just in and out in the space of like within 5 days.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's why I'm doing this plumbing one, because I think it's like if you can be doing 1 to 2 day jobs, and some of them you will be, because you can send it like 2 or 3 deposit invoices a week, 2 or 3 final invoices a week, and you're constantly getting paid.
Yeah. Like the cash flow is always good. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, cash flow is king, eh? So I just want to get my head around like the structure and the finance and how it'll work. So,
it's because I've got such a good relationship with Stratco.
Just explain Stratco. Sorry,
so Stratco is probably the biggest company that produces iron, probably in New Zealand. They've got 3 Stratcos in New Zealand, and they're from Australia.
Okay,
but there's a branch in Napier, and they basically take all the work in Hawke's Bay. And they supply and install, but they don't actually have wage guys anymore. They used to. So they just pawn off all the labor to contractors or other roofers,
And now you're a preferred contractor.
Yeah, so I've over the years, obviously I was their apprentice. I've built a relationship where they're happy to give me basically all their work.
Yeah.
So now I've relied on that so much, I'm like stuck to make the jump from just doing their work to doing private work as well while keeping them happy. It's like it's a hard one.
Yeah, you're kind of like a builder who's just put all his eggs in micro homes, just building group housing.
Yeah.
And now, you realize, you're making good money.
Yeah,
but you're busting ass.
Yeah, it's because I'm on the tools though. I know there's no way. It's like hard. It'll be hard enough to make a 30% margin with 2 average roofers on their roofs, like.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so on average a month, how many jobs is Stratco giving you?
Well, it just varies. So sometimes the bigger projects and the more detailed, like wall cladding and things like that. But
okay, I'll rephrase my question. How much revenue are they paying you every month?
So right now we're probably averaging 45K a month.
And this is all. And are they paying you once on the 20th?
No, fortnightly.
Oh, bro, that's good. I mean that you've been able to get that. Have they always paid that, or have they changed?
That's been their thing since I've started.
Yeah, nice. And so how many private jobs have you done this year?
Like 2.
How did you get those?
Word of mouth. It's the only reason I've been doing them is if it's like a builder who wants me to do it because they want to make sure they get a good roof, and I know them personally, or help them.
Bro, so I mean, there's so many avenues you can go down here at the moment, but what I want to do is go through your structure first. Sweet. Okay, so you don't price any work for these guys, eh? They just send you an address with a rate.
They have a whole team. They've got their own sales team, their own prices, and blah blah blah.
Okay, so they just send you an address, send you a date, and all the
irons on site. Picture pack with full information and what they've priced for, what they want me to do on the job. And it'll have a labour price, and it's like, do I want to do it or not? And 90% of the time, it's like, yeah, I'll take it on.
Yeah, man, fuck yeah. Okay, so your biggest thing right now is obviously you're doing about 55K in rev, but you're capped out unless A, you go and expand another team, or B, you find a way that you can do the same amount of jobs with more margins, which would mean a little bit more project management, and it would be private. Because if you were doing so at the moment you're probably making labor only $65 an hour, $65 a square meter laying 75.
I wouldn't even know. Sorry.
What's this? Are you doing like kind of standard houses in Hawke's Bay?
I'm just so used to going from how they price. They price off linear meters when it's
Yeah,
running.
perfect.
So that's all I see is like the kind of normal roof we're doing at the moment is around 400 linear meters of Coro. Because I'm doing a retirement village at the moment.
Yeah, so you just got one after another after another.
Yeah, that's one of the kind of big contracts they have. But
yeah,
that's all up because I do the fascia, roof, and gutter for them.
Oh, sweet! Fuck, hold up. So that's a huge add-on. So you're doing fascia and gutter.
Yep, I do anything that's got tin on it, bro. Walls, anything.
So how many cladding jobs have you done?
This year,
yeah,
only 2, but last year there was 6.
Okay. Very if you can give me some super ballpark numbers, how many roughly, give me a split out of 10 roof, fascia, gutter and cladding jobs a year. Like out of 10, what would your percentage be on how many jobs you're doing for each?
Each
percentage wise. So it'd be 60% roofs.
Yeah, so basically every roof that's a new build we get through them, we always do the fascia gutter for it.
Oh, mean.
So okay, it's cool. Like we do the whole thing for them. That's why they use me so much because it's easier just to use me.
Because you realize, like, you can just take, like, because if you're doing all this work for these guys, I mean, why can you not go and offer and do all of this direct for roofers, for builders as well?
Well, that's where I do see that, but all the builders and things I know, they go to Stratco. And it's like, if I take clients off them, that Stratco's not going to be happy.
So do they,
even though if I took the material still through Stratco, they get a pinch of the labor and everything since they're sorting the job out. Like that, I'm not getting like a full price, you know.
Are Stratco just doing like group home shit?
They do re-roofs. They deal with every kind of customer, really.
Like, I'm just, because I'm like, interesting.
And the only reason they can keep about half their clients is because I'm doing the roof. There's no way that people can keep up with the deadlines or do tidy enough work to keep their clients for Stratco because they can't organise a job for shit and things always go wrong.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just trying to think like, is there, because I'm for you, I'm just thinking revenue. Like right now, you're stuck on labor onlys, and I'm thinking, how can we get you on full contract stuff? Like you need to be clipping the ticket across the board. So I'm like, if Stratco are running the show, like it'd be interesting to know the percentage of work that they're doing. Like if I type in Hawke's Bay architectural builders and they've got Britain builders, I'm like, is Stratco supplying all of them their shit, or can you go to like one architectural builder a month or a week? Like, do we set up something in your weekly routine where you're actively reaching out to 5 to 6 new builders a week?
Yeah, and I think that would that'd be massive.
Yeah, that's what you've got. Those are things. Hold up, I just want to I'm just going to do some research later on about this Stratco Napier
because I don't mind doing like re-roofs as well because it's quite a high margin job, I reckon. Re-roofs.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And then you're flipping the ticket on a whole nother section of labor, which is like demolition, stripping. You potentially could get. My mate just got me to price up a slab for him. He just does earthworks, but his builder's too slow to price a slab, so he's going to contract manage the slab and then give it to his builder and make 20%. So for you, it's like, how can you fucking go 1 in 10 roofs that you're re-roofing? Oh fuck, we need to redo all the purlins, and then you just price that, or you give it to your mate, and you like once you get in, there's so many more things you can do.
Yeah.
Would you say roofing down there is competitive at the moment?
No.
No.
Like I don't see one company that stands out.
Yeah. Have you worked with Mike in regards to leads and shit as well?
I did, and it was quite slow at the start. There was more people contacting me for leaks. Yeah. And it's like I don't want to really, like with roofing, if I touch the leaks and then it keeps leaking somewhere else, it's still on you kind of. It's like it's a fucking
it's an absolute cunt, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon the old fucking Stratco thing, man.
Yeah, well, they've got their fingers everywhere, bro, and it's the only reason they can keep some of their biggest clients is because I'm doing those roofs. So it's a weird one.
How far do you travel at the moment for work? Are you just Napier?
I'll go to work anywhere in Hawke's Bay, but Yeah, I'd say it's pretty local all the time. Sometimes I might go out like a 40 minutes or something.
Yeah. Have things kind of like since all those floods and shit, would you say has there been a direct like super busyness feel still at the moment, or what's the go?
No, everyone around me is saying, oh, it's slowing down, it's slowing down. You know,
Yeah.
there's less things going through the council and stuff, but
Yeah.
Stratco just keeps pumping. Like they just
Yeah,
keep
yeah, yeah.
pumping.
Man, what I'm trying to figure out is how can you keep Stratco there, but how can we keep you with Stratco to keep that as your safe guaranteed income?
Yeah,
Like I'm thinking, how do we have you off the tools and you'll make the business profitability drops, which is fine, but you're focusing on just doing direct B2B relationships, B2B B2B sales, B2B relationships, and potentially starting to get like more high end stuff. Because I'm thinking
yeah,
if you could put 10 hours aside a week, and even if you just said to your boys, like, the busiest time of your day is literally just from fucking 6 till 10, get the
yeah,
boys set up, organize all the
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
How can you literally swap out, keep your work phone in the ute, go inside and just set a 2 hour timer and be like, cool, man, today I'm just going to reach out. I'm just going to get your company profile and your rates and in an email inbox, and you just go through architectural builders in Hawke's Bay, and you just start shooting them all an email with your company profile, get a nice photo of yourself made up with some stuff. Do you have social pages as well?
yeah. But they're not anything special. I haven't
Yeah,
put
it
any effort in them.
doesn't really matter. I don't think anyone really gives a fuck. They just want to know how good you are. But if you
Yeah,
could get a company profile with like 2 or 3 decent reviews on it, I'd love like just for like a week one would be good to if you could send an email blitz out and a personalized text message to 5 guys a day for a week, 25 clients, and potentially look at pricing one job a week off that kind of ratio,
yeah.
that would be good. And
Was that
yeah,
like finding a building company that does new builds? So
yeah, bro. Anyone like all builders do fucking re-roofs and roofs, and they'll do all that stuff. So all I'm
yeah.
thinking is we literally just make you like a company. Do you have a company profile at all? A
Um,
basic profile?
I don't think so.
We'll get you one made up. That's easy, bro. It's just it's like I've just started selling podcast revenue to people, and the first question they always ask, "Can you send me an info pack?" So
Yeah,
when you go out to a builder, they're going to say, "I'll send me some info," and
yeah,
then you need to just send a company profile with your rate sheet attached. This is how we price, and I can
yeah.
help you with that as well.
That'd be
And I'm
awesome.
just thinking because it's literally just a game of volume, bro. Like I don't know how you got your first job roofing, but when I first started Rapid QS, bro, it was just 100 DMs a night before I went to bed, or I got a
Yeah,
fucking Instagram block. Like that was how I did it.
yeah,
And I'm just thinking for the first couple of weeks, if we just put you through high volume, reaching
yeah,
out to 25 builders a week, email and text message. Doesn't even
yeah,
have to be a phone call because people fucking hate sales calls now.
yeah,
And you just get a fucking ping. That would be huge,
yeah. Hard out. Because I still see like it'd be a weird transition, but I'd like to always keep a crew available for Stratco
Yeah, for
just
sure.
to keep them happy. And then once I know I can quote enough a month and like kind of take the leap of
Yeah.
hiring another crew basically. But it's just
Yeah. Your
the
your thing right
juggle.
now is your thing right now is just going to be that horrible jump. And I've been there where it was me on the tools of 2 guys. I wasn't quite making enough money for me to jump off.
Yeah,
And then I had to jump off and then up the sales, up that rate to get another guy on the tools, and then you're making more money. If you look at it, if you charge out at whatever 55, pay them 30, 25 times that by 3, 75 times by 4, that's just your labor. But if
yeah,
we can get you into more private or like full contract jobs, that's where you want to be. But I'm literally just thinking that's why I like to work it out into sort of 2 week blocks. But if you could just do that for 2 weeks, keep a Excel spreadsheet of everyone that you've gone to, and I'll help you do that. That's just called a sales sheet.
yeah,
And you literally just type down everyone you've reached out to, put the notes in there, put the responses, let me know if it was like a email reply, text reply. But this will
yeah,
be the stuff you can do for week 1 and 2. This is how we'll break it out.
yeah,
I fucking guarantee you'll get opportunities to quote shit. And then you just look at it, you just need opportunities to quote 5 jobs. Like I've always just put sales down to chasing chicks, bro. If you hit up 10, 2 are going to say yes,
yeah,
So if you hit up 20 builders, two or four are going to say yes, or 6 might give you the opportunity to quote and you'll win 2,
Yeah.
But yeah, just I don't know. You don't have a written contract with Stratco or anything?
Nah, I don't. I just they are a weird company with how they function though. Like they would fucking be a bit weird once I start. Yeah, I don't know. That's like if I keep the material going through them, they can't really say anything.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Nah, fuck it. I wouldn't even worry about it. Keep them as your baseline income, but I think as long as we don't do any like heavy direct competitive marketing,
yeah.
I think
the good thing is too, let's say I did take that leap of hiring another crew. If it dies down with the price I'm working, they can always jump on with the boys with the Stratco work anyway. So it's like, I'm actually quite lucky having that there, I think. So
the thing is, if roofing's kind of niche and building's somewhat dying down, I know this will come down to a thing of quality control, but you could always find a builder to go in and lay a roof,
Yeah.
And probably get a cheaper rate off them if they're desperate for work. So that's always something to do as well.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. So revenue 55. Because man, like I'm just thinking, if you can get one full house, like a standard new build's about 150 squares, and if you get that at 125, it's like 18K. It's like if we could get you 2 new builds to do a month, you're literally replacing your revenue with 2 jobs, But
that's with material, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we want to get you as a full contract.
Yeah, but how much money am I making off that material?
You're probably going to make. We can price it at 18% for materials, and then labor you'll be the same. Like you just want what we'll do is just figure out, because your boys are purely just on wages, yeah.
Yeah.
How many days are they on site to lay a new roof? Like 2.5, and then 1 to screw off.
Depends the size. I'd say 3 days to lay sometimes. Yeah.
So 4 days,
and then like a day to finish.
Yeah. So if you sort of look at 18 hours a day times that by 4, 72 times 35. Yeah, 2 point. So it's about 2.6K a week cost. Fuck. Tin's about $32 a meter. No, $22 a meter. I'm just working out if we got you new builds roughly full contract, ballpark 18K, and times it by 30%. It just comes down to numbers, eh? I mean, if you do 2 new builds a week, you can sort of collect anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5K profit, and no doubt you'll get real good rates on materials, But right now, I look at if you can do two new builds a week, I mean that's 10K. You're at 40K profit. You've just doubled your revenue. But to get there, well, you've literally just doubled your margins. And to get there, I would think if you could set aside in that first month to reach out to 25 new builders a week via an email and a text message, like that will just compound. And if you get to 100, 100 builders over the course of a month, 25 a week, you're definitely going to get some options to quote there.
Yeah.
It's just a game of volume, bro. Like that's all we're playing at the moment, eh?
Yeah, I've never actually really thought about reaching out to builders to get the job.
Yeah. Well, what I'd be getting you to do first thing off the bat is get some information put together. Just company profile, blah blah blah. I don't know if you've got like a girlfriend or a mate's girlfriend or someone who's like good with words and maybe a bit of graphic design shit. Bro, you just literally, I'll send you an example of mine. But you just need to get a basic company profile set up. Put some fucking logos and a couple photos of you. Do you have any professional photos of you and the boys and shit?
No, I've been wanting to do that though, so I could use it for advertising and shit.
I'll just get a photographer for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah.
Come out and watch them, get them to watch you just unpack in a van, get ready for work until you're up on the roof throwing some shit around. See if you can get one with a drone. I'd book them in for 3 hours.
Yeah.
No more than fucking $400 or something. I don't know if they charge day rates down there or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, that's literally what I'd be doing for your first 2 weeks, bro. I wouldn't even right now for week 1, I wouldn't even look at putting the 10 hours aside. I'd get a company profile set up. That would take you no longer than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'd contact a photographer. Just go on Instagram, type in photography or video. I could probably refer you to my mate Callum. Get someone to do that and get some stuff ASAP.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you could do those 2 items by the end of the week, fuck, next week you just start outreaching. Week 3, you'll be quoting full contract new builds, you know?
Yeah. All right.
That's what I'll be doing. And I mean, can you afford to get away for 3 hours a day at the moment? Or next week?
I can, but the only thing I've kind of tied myself up for this year, I just got pre-approved for a home loan.
Yeah, there you go.
And I don't want to because I want to buy a property before the end of the year.
Yeah,
but
true.
I do, I'm going to be pretty broke.
Yeah.
You know, I want to keep pumping, you know.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's another option because I always look at the reason why I've got a personal assistant now is like I was looking at whatever my time, I know roughly my hourly rate. And I'm like, if anything falls underneath that, that just goes to Paris. So I'm like, I don't know how much money you have in the bank, but you could easily pay someone to make you a company profile.
Yeah, hard out. I'd probably rather do it.
Yeah, fucking OG. I don't, no offense, bro. You don't look like the kind of guy that wants to sit on a computer and fucking. You look like you either want to be fucking at the gym or on a fucking roof.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like, do you have family and heaps of mates and shit in Hawke's Bay?
No, I actually don't, eh?
Where are you from?
The Wairarapa.
Oh, no shit. Aussie. Bro, I'd just reach out to someone that you know, preferably a female with some sort of graphic designy kind of touch.
Yeah.
If not, bro, you can go on fucking Fiverr or something and find someone and they can whip you something up, man. Yeah. I can help you out with that. That's easy.
Yeah.
But you just gotta, like, unfortunately, business for you now is just going to be kind of a lot of somewhat boring tasks.
Yeah.
And it's getting shit like this done, but you're just making those like sort of bigger leaps and bounds of, you know, you've got to see yourself as more valuable than just being on the tools, man. Like now your most prized asset should be selling $20,000 re-roofs. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
You know, like if you know, if a roof's 18,750, fuck, fascia and gutter must be $1,800 each.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, literally all you should be doing now is trying to sell a $22,000 product. If we divide that by a milli, you should just be looking at selling $20,000 products a year, which is one a week. 1.1 a week. That's all you've got to be looking at doing now.
Yeah.
45 times a year. Bro, it's business is easy when you look at the numbers, eh?
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking not hard. Like, $22,000 product at 30%, that's $300K profit. So it's like, versus what are you making a month now on the tools? 25? 20?
Yeah, around that.
So 200K. But you want to go from, like, you want to be able to take Thursday, Friday off and be driving to Taupo or driving home, and you're just making.
I've got other things I want to focus on too, instead of like just the roofing business. You know, I don't want to be just stuck on this one.
100%, bro. You're probably just like 18 months behind where I'm at the moment, which is I don't want to be doing the QSing anymore. I just want to get that shit up and running, and I just want to do my property development, do this stuff because this is fun for me.
What I kind of want to get into eventually, but
bro, if I was you, you need to just look at. I'll send you some links on like sales stuff, bro. When you're roofing, this is something I always do because I like to like double my time. Like when I'm in the gym or driving or hitting tennis balls, not tennis, but I'm always listening to like shit that I need to listen to. But if you're on the fucking roofing on your own, I'd be listening to sales content, G.
Yeah.
I'll send you some dudes. Like, literally all you should be doing now is literally just focusing on like selling that 22K product. That should just be like a tattoo on your fucking forehead now.
Yeah.
Sell a $20,000 product, bro, every single week. That's what you've got to be doing.
Yeah.
And if you looked at the numbers, you just want to be quoting, 300 jobs a year and aiming to close 30% of them, which is 30. So that's more than 30. That's fucking, what is that, like 90, 95 or something, How hard is it to find it'd be easy to find a photographer in Hawke's Bay.
I had one lined up on a job a while ago because I was going to get them to do some drone footage on it because it was quite a nice job.
Yeah.
But I could probably just reach out to him because he was
reach out to him, get that done, and get that graphic design shit done.
Yeah.
If you put out an ad for roofers, how many applicants would you get in the Bay fuck all.
I've been doing Trade Me a few times, and I get quite a lot, probably 10 to 15 at least.
Yeah. So getting guys isn't an issue, eh?
I'd say getting the right guys would be, but
Yeah, 100%. Either of those two guys that you've got, are they like leaders at all?
I'm trying to turn. Yeah, I think they both got potential.
Yeah. So
The
like,
main
even if
one
you
just needs to fucking speak up a bit more, but the other one's quite young, but he's actually got a brain. So I'm trying to invest a bit of time in him.
Yeah. But the only other thing is, it's not hard for you to grab fucking anyone like a young apprentice guy, and then when you're off doing shit, like you just even look at like we'll just say this is going to be like week 3 or 4, but once you're off ducking off doing quotes and more site visits and shit, you just have a sit down with him, take him out for a beer, just say you're going to give him $2 more an hour, and he has to deal with all problems, all issues, deadlines, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And like doing incentivized job stuff, that shit's fucking easy. The hardest one for you is just going to be adjusting to like sales and being proactive about reaching out to people all the time. But once you can hash out like your marketing and your sales machine, bro, the rest of business is fucking easy. It's just a numbers game, eh?
Yeah.
Like it took me a year to get RapidQS figured out to like consistently doing 80 jobs a month. And then once we did that, everything else is easy. Just hire the right dudes, do your shit. And even when I had the building business, like as soon as I got the right video and landing pages and call out shit sus, we were constantly quoting 100 jobs a month, in Auckland.
Yeah.
Would you look at
that much work going through,
bro? Auckland was nuts, man. Like I was just full-time pricing. That's all I did. And I just didn't enjoy the building side, bro. It was probably like where you're at with roofing. I don't know.
My body's gonna break if I keep it up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like being on your fucking calves all day on Purlands Land, Tingy, that's a tough gig. That's a fucking tough gig, man. But I just said, I mean, you could easily be out of this. Like you could be in a fucking, depends how the market keeps up. But I mean, you could be in a sweet position by like end of summer, bro. If you can just compound outreach, getting out to people, following people up, and following like a spreadsheet, and I'll send you all this shit.
Yeah.
If you can just do fucking half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night, compound that for 5 months, it'll be fucking, it's easy.
If I can get to the point where it's, even if it was like the kind of revenue now, like the same kind of profit, but I'm like fucking have to spend like half the amount of time that I am now, so I can do other things, I'll be happy, yes.
Yeah. Well, bro, I honestly, man, I think you sell fucking four brand new re-roofs or one partial re-roof a week.
Yeah.
One at 4 a month, bro. One a week. That's all you got to do to literally like double your profit, and you're off the tools. Like if you sold one re-roof a week and it was just your boys doing it, not you, you're not on site at all.
I know.
You just go Monday morning, shake the client's hand. Hey, here's the bro, fucking Leon. He's gonna look after you today. Everything's all good. Call me if there's any issues. There won't be, because you're gonna say to your boy, hey man, if you fucking make sure there's no issues on this job, text a client morning and night, send them photos. I'll give you an extra $50 or $100 on this job. You know? And then you just go off and shake. All your game now is just going to be just trying to fucking shake new hands and just quote more jobs. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
You know? So you're just like are you playing any?
I've been so scared to do that because I don't have any skills to like quote a job properly. I don't want to undercut myself, and I have never, I think.
Gee, fucking RapidQS is right in front of you.
I did a wall cleaning job for you guys.
Yeah. Because all you got to do is get me to. I'll just sell you one template, show you how to fill it out on one call, and you're fucking away.
Yeah,
like it's piss easy, you know. So the thing, I'd love to know how long ago did you get in touch with Mike?
Probably 3 months ago. 2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, bro. He's the kind of guy that will blow your inbox up. Eh?
Yeah, I told him like I got to stop, because even if I'm getting those jobs coming through, I didn't have the guys to put on.
That's fine. Well, and I think I mean, just getting more of your information. I just think you don't want to fuck Stratco off by going blasting social media, because they will see it. Yeah. But if we can just do some like slow poaching here. This will be the best play for you, you know?
Yeah.
But bro, if you can just look at an hour a day, half an hour at night, half an hour in the morning, or an hour during the day to make a list.
I can do that easy.
Yeah, that's So just come home, listen to a podcast, data collect online, post it all into a sheet, keep a track record. Honestly, bro, in 4 weeks, if you can sell a $20,000 re-roof, bro, that's going to be your game, eh?
Yeah.
Because then we just tap into a new avenue, and then we just start going through all the property management companies and maybe all the smaller maintenance builders and smaller reno builders, and then you just start upselling them on re-roofs and shit like that.
Well, I feel like once the company actually gets a proper name in Hawke's Bay and we're doing things right, the work's going to come to us a lot easier too.
Absolutely.
Not much people in Hawke's Bay doing it right.
Nah. And when you go, I mean, there's so much shit we can do with you, man. But like when you go to job sites, you can get these little like 800 high like A-frame signs made, and you just chuck them out on the pavement for the whole day. And then you just think 100 cars drive past for 3 days, every day, 300 cars, like little things like that fucking work, eh?
Yeah.
You know?
Sweet.
Nah, that'll be good. Bro, I'm trying to think. I mean, I can give you the shit to do for the next 5 days, but if you pump through that and you're going well, because I'll keep an eye on you, just let me know and we can speed shit up. Just depends how much you want to do, you know?
Yep, sweet.
Happy with that?
Will you send all that information through?
Yeah, I've just taken notes on this whole call, bro. So I'll send you a bit of an update on this, and then I'll follow you up like a fucking dog every couple of days.
That'd be me.
Happy?
Sounds good, bro.
Just text me at any time, bro. Well, I just want to get you selling 20K fucking products, G. That's all we're doing for you now.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, bro. I'll chat to you later, bro.
Thanks for your help, bro.
Later, man.
I'll leave time.
Bye.